And I do believe we have another member that is just arriving, and I would simply ask, Senator King, are you ready with questions?
I'm always ready.
All right.
I knew how he
Kinda
was
thought
going to
he would
answer
be,
that.
yeah.
He's
All
always
right.
ready.
Senator King.
Thank you very much, General, for being here today. I take it my colleagues have talked. I'm sorry, I was at a hearing upstairs in the Intelligence Committee, and it was an open hearing, so I can even tell you about it. But in any case, I understand that my colleagues have talked a lot about the firing of General Hawk and how unfortunate that was, so I don't need to plow that ground. One of the issues that I'm principally concerned with in cyber is that we have no deterrent. Our strategy in all of our other military and national security approaches is based upon deterrence, except in cyber, where we continually are attacked, as we were Salt Typhoon, for example, going all the way back to Sony. Nothing ever happens to the adversary. And my belief is that until we start to impose costs, and they understand that there will be costs, these attacks are going to continue. They're cheap, and there's really no consequences. If you're sitting in the Kremlin and somebody said, let's interfere with the next election in the United States, your answer would be, why not? It's not going to really cost us anything, and they don't respond. We're not at any risk. Do you agree with me that we need to have a more stronger retaliatory capacity, number one, and demonstrate the will to use it? Otherwise, these attacks are simply going to continue.
Senator, thanks for your question. It's good to see you again.
Yes, sir.
So, Senator, we certainly agree that we need to continue to improve our capability in order to deter and respond to attacks. I will tell you that from our standpoint, there is certain activity that adversaries, to include China, will always continue to conduct. And we have got to focus on the most credible capabilities to deter operations that significantly impact the national security. Just like you, I am aware of Salt Typhoon and Volt Typhoon, and while we're certainly concerned about that, and we will certainly develop a broad range of options to deal with that, I will tell you that the fact that we are able to see and observe that activity, and we were able to work with industry partners in order to build defenses against that activity is something that provides us some advantage vis-a-vis adversaries like the Chinese. And I assure you, we are dedicated to developing options in order to counter that. And I would be more than happy to work with your staff in a different setting to provide you some details.
Well, I understand that you have capacity and you have capabilities. We demonstrated that in 2018 with the Hunt Forward, Defend Forward that General Nakasone initiated. So I understand we have the capacity. My problem is we don't have a doctrine. We don't have deterrence doesn't work unless the other side knows about it. Dr. Strangelove, why didn't you tell us about the doomsday machine? Well, the premier likes surprises. A deterrent isn't a deterrent. It takes three things: capacity, which we have; will, which we apparently don't have; and knowledge of the adversary that we have those two things and that they're being held at risk. So I'm not questioning the capabilities. What I'm questioning is, here we are with Salt Typhoon, 2 or 3, 6 months ago, nothing's happened, no response, like I said, we haven't even responded to the Sony attack, and that was 10 or 15 years ago. There's never a price to be paid by our adversaries, and until we develop that theory, it seems to the concept of deterrence, and let them know that they're at risk, they're going to keep doing what they're doing. I understand defending and working with our private sector partners, that's all good. But you can't patch your way out of this. There's got to be, I believe, a credible deterrent that the adversaries understand that if they attack us in cyberspace, they will pay a price. It doesn't necessarily have to be in cyberspace. It may be some other kind of harm that puts them at risk. But the point is, until we start to develop that doctrine and let our adversaries know, it's going to keep happening.
So, Senator, acknowledge your concern. Again, look forward to working with the committee, with the department, and I do think we could provide you some more information in a closed session.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.